him to recover in the next one.
Two down, nobody on. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Zebby Matthews up and throwing. Festa getting loose as well. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. 4 runs on. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Gio Urshela.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man.
Nope,
that is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Buxton in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's in there. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Kirk at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Varsho in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. He's already homered in this game.
Addison Barger.
And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will. Sammy Matthews gets the call from the pen. He's been so good against lefties. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Foul ball there. The Blue Jays trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair as they can. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in, Trevor Larnach.
Designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. He's 2 for 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Brings it in, and it's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Gio Urshela. Base hit into center field. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 4-3. Brooks lead. The next twin up to hit. Going right. 2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. On the ground, right side. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Out towards right center field. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Swung on, popped up left side. Lee settles underneath it. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, James Outman. Ball. Breaking ball through there for a strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
That's a strike.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
This to third. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
Fires over to Guerrero. That's the 3rd out. Down go set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Miles Strong. Chop back up the middle. Urshela. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Kirk in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Comes up empty.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Keyshaw for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Right side, Keyshaw. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, after a string of ineffective outings, an incredible turnaround for him today, Singy.
Yeah, has really kept the hitters off balance all game long, from shaky to steady. And now he's cruising. Big time response.
Larnach leading things off and takes a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Sanchez on the move to the gap. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The Jays trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now this is a rocket to left. Now there's one away. One out, man at first. And here is Anthony Santander. Fought off foul. Next offering is foul back. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. The relay, but he's in there easily. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. Both runners tagging from second and third. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Back now in Toronto. All set to start the 9th in this one. So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. One down. Now here's Gio Urshela.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
In the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. This could end it. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. The 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here comes the 0-1. Hammer, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So back to the top of the order. Luke Keeschel will hit next. Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got it! And that's the ball game.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.